review Guncill now doing about the contemporary issues in football. Drugs. Nowadays, it's easy for footballers to get their hands on drugs. For example, Toro was banned for 2 years after failing the drugs test, and Reade was banned for 8 months after missing a drug test, which insists he was taking it at the time. Some drugs can be used to enhance a player's performance on and off the pitch, such as steroids. They will improve an athlete's performance, easier to make them quicker, stronger, and a better all-round athlete. Next up is politics in football. Politics in football is starting to have an impact on the way football clubs are run. For example, the Labour Party want fans in every boardroom to stand up for the right that they can purchase shares when the club is sold. Bearing in mind these shares are only small, for example, an example of this is Portsmouth Football Club. They are the largest fan club in the UK after the Pompey Supporters Trust successfully gained possession of Fratton Park in April 2013. Health initiatives. The main reason for health initiatives is to give children a better lifestyle, for example what they consume, and want them to get them off the streets. The government have different organisations in which they go into high crime related neighbourhoods to get local kids off the street to play football and boxing. Many local football teams, such as Notts County, go into neighbourhoods and offer free training sessions. Deviance, which is cheating. A violation of the laws in the game is deemed as cheating. For example, Luis Suarez against Stoke for diving, and handball against Mansfield, and also a handball against Ghana. Young aspiring footballers will see this and to copy their role model, which will result in many players falling out of love with the game. Deviance also covers match fixing, in which 6 football league players were arrested. Luis Suarez was also banned for a total of 4 months after biting Gregorio Chiellini in a World Cup match. Education in football. The education side of sports is what you play at school, in which every pupil needs at least 2 hours of PE per week. In that time you do a range of sports from football to cross-country running. For further education beyond just playing football, you can learn how to apply rules and regulations for sports, in which you can do a BTEC Level 2 or a GCSE PE qualification. Choosing these types of pathways will open doors if you want to have a career in sports outside of just participating in them. Commercialisation and globalisation. In the UK, football is the most televised and is the most funded sport. From pro level to grassroots football, football is heavily invested in. Over 16 million people watched the Football League games over the course of last season. The Premiership is a commercial league and it has over 97 different nationalities represented in it. The percentage of players that are not homegrown in the Premier League is 69%. Many football teams have franchises worldwide. For example, Manchester United have a worldwide franchise in which people from America and Thailand can buy Manchester United merchandise. Racism. Racism in football has been common. Racism in football has been common recently. From John Terry racially abusing Anton Ferdinand, to Luis Suarez racially abusing Patrice Evra, to fans racially abusing AC Milan players, and a fan racially abusing Dani Alves. The FA have made campaigns such as Kick It Out, campaign to abolish racism in the game. Many footballers and ex-footballers and also royalty back the campaign. Gender. Gender in football is an issue due to media coverage and funding. More male footballers show on your top sports channels, and more money is in the grassroots side of the male sport. At a young age, females are allowed to play football with the males until the age of 14. This is a big issue because the women's side of the game, and at a young age, and up to the top level, is that there is only a few leagues in which women can play football. This is a massive barrier for women who are wanting to get into football. Child protection. Child protection is a massive issue in sport because you need the children to be safe in the environment, and they also need to be safe around the people they are working with. For example, coaches. All coaches need a CRD check, which stands for Criminal Record Bureau. This allows employers to see if the coaches have been convicted of offences and are allowed to coach the children. Religion and culture. In football, not many religions are represented. For example, the most well-known Muslims are Karim Benzema, Frank Ribery and Mehdi Benatia. This is an issue because many religions do not allow participation in sport, and many religions do not allow allowed to take their clothing off. Culture in football is an issue because many people will come from different backgrounds. People will stereotype, for example, white people are believed to be better at golf, black people are deemed to be better at basketball, and Indians are believed to be better at cricket. This will put many cultures off playing football and will decrease participation. And that's it.
Which do you think is the worst issue in modern day football?
I'd have to go with racism. It's a strong subject, and obviously it's not nice for anyone to get racially abused, and it could put them off playing football. Obviously, it's not nice. Obviously, you know, working environment which you love to do, and then you're getting racially abused by a member of your own team or an opposite team, or even the fans who are meant to be you're supporting yourself. So it's a strong topic.